Hello everyone, I am the Bayman. Welcome to another episode of Building Tatooine. Alright, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, it's about 3 months. Yeah, now as you can see, I have an elytra now. Lots have happened actually in this world since last time. Not actually that much. I've done a little bit of work here. I have detailed out the desert by putting a bunch of dead bushes and buttons everywhere. And I also added some more moisture evaporators here and there. Now, let me talk about the plans that I have for the terrain here first. And then after that, for the terrain and the builds in here, and I'm gonna do that with a little visual representation. So we're gonna grab ourselves probably some sandstone, and then we'll get some wood. All right, so do it over here. So if okay, how are we gonna do this? How are we going to do this? All right, okay, so if this is Mos Eisley, these 6 blocks, all right. So what I'm gonna do is we have this mountain range here, right, which is gonna be that. Yes. Then what I want to do is the mountain range here, I want to have that a bit closer to Mos Eisley, and this is going to be very segmenty. This is going to be very much your typical mountains, kind of like that over there. Over here is going to be a part, probably like this. That's going to be a bit different, like a bit of like plateaus, and then here the mountains are going to continue all the way to over here probably. And then from here on, it will also be kind of plateauy, just like over here. And then here will kind of fade from the plateaus into normal mountains, and it will kind of curve around like so. And then here we're gonna have Jabbas Palace, all right, with some mountains behind it, which are gonna link up with this here. All right. Then over here, I want to have the sail barge, which is right there where that grass is. The sail barge with the sarlacc pit, and then over here, I want to have the Lars homestead with the sand crawler, which is going to be this corner here, with that grass over, the little grassy bit over there. So this should like end up as like a bit of a valley. I reckon it will have multiple different kind of valley areas. On this area here in the middle, I want to have on top of this, I want to have a Tusken Raider camp. In here, I want to have like a crashed pod racer. I think that'd be really funny. And then I don't know if I'm gonna actually do Obi-Wan's hut or anymore, but if we have space in here, depending on how big that area is gonna be, and depending on how it's laid out, we could totally have that. Also, we might have a bit of a slope to get on top of this area here. Don't know yet. Or it might have like the plateau bits and then the mountains behind it, so there's like another plateau here. That could work. We're gonna have to mess around with that, but that's the general like layout for this area. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a bit of wireframing for the mountains that are gonna go all the way over there. Well, I'm gonna do a little bit and kind of show you what I'm gonna do for that, and then I'll do the rest of the wireframe from that little bit there. That will probably be on the stream. Anyway, let's do a little bit of wireframing for a little area. That's such a good wireframe. It's like what we did down there, but just steeper. Now, this is not really a wireframe. It's just like, oh, this is how high it's gonna go. Yeah, it's about 15 blocks high, and it will go all the way around. Now, this still doesn't really give you a good picture of what this is going to look like, is it? Also, I'll fix that. I'll work on that. I'll fill this in with some stone, show you how these mountains are gonna look. But no, this area is quite empty. What I want to do here is want to have one of those big skeletons, and like a herd of Banthas somewhere. I'm thinking this could be a good spot for like a Bantha herd, especially since we're going to have the sail barge right here, this area here. So and in that scene there is a herd of Banthas on the hill close by, so I think that'll be a good spot. And then maybe like back there maybe we'll have a big skeleton or something. I don't know, it depends on how we're gonna do this area, but I don't think we'll have any skellies over there. Oh, he likes it. Well, I like it too, villager. Oh, you don't like me interfacing with? Okay, well we'll go away then. Yeah, now this is what I came up with for this little bit of terrain here. Now this is gonna be copied, well not copied, it's gonna be continued all the way around like that. Now it will kind of, now this has a bunch of small peaks and it will kind of go lower and higher and lower, kind of like a wave. And then when we get to that point, it will kind of go higher, higher, higher until we get to the mountain area there. And it will kind of flow into that. On this side, it will probably happen the same, because I want to have like a bit of a peak over here behind Jabbas Palace. But we'll have to see about that. We're not worried about this corner here yet. No, that will probably be the last area, honestly, Jabbas Palace. But yeah, no, I'm gonna continue working on this, probably on stream. Get a little bit more of this done on this area here. And then we'll move on to the Bantha herd. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's getting night. We have to sleep. We've done some work. It actually doesn't take as long as I expected, but we got it all the way over to there. I gotta say, I don't like how that part looks, but I do like everything from there all the way to like there. You know, that looks great. That's exactly what I wanted. So yeah, I'll do more of those mountains because we still have to do more, but I won't be paying any attention anymore to this until it's done, which will probably be at the end of next episode or the episode after that. Anyway, let's hop into the creative world and design ourselves some Banthas. So I have a couple of different designs, each of which I don't know about. So here we have the settled one. I like how the settle looks. Here we have this one, and I was like, yeah, it's a bit too long, so let's shorten it up. But that doesn't look that good either. There should be something in between, but we can't do that. And then also with the horn, it kind of curls up like wood, right? And I tried to do that here, but it doesn't look right. And this just looks, I don't know, this looks the best, because the horn on these Banthas normally stays on the top side of the head. So yeah, I might just go with this middle here, but for now. If you have any ideas on how to make this like in between that and this one, let me know, because I might do that. Anyway, let's hop back into survival, and then we are going to do ourselves these. Oh, by the way, I never even showed you which blocks we're building these out. Dark oak planks, and then stripped dark oak and stripped spruce, and then this for the horn, and then a jungle sign for the mouth. But you know, I think these guys are very recognizable as Banthas, right? I think so. Anyway, let's hop onto survival and build a herd of like 5 or 4, I don't know. We'll see. Alright. So we are back over in Mos Eisley, Tatooine area. So I've laid this out here. This is for next episode probably, where we're going to be building the sail barge and the sarlacc pit, which is gonna go in this area. We're gonna have this kind of go up like that over there, probably a bit steeper, but it'll create a nice little corner that we can put it in. So yeah, this area here is where we're gonna do the bantha herd. We're gonna do 6. So yeah, I want to see if I could maybe have like 1 on that slope, but the slope is not. The banthas are 3 wide and the slope isn't. Well, each part is 2 wide, and then yeah, but yeah, I might modify that a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's get building some banthas. I like it, but I feel like there should be 1 more, maybe. Like back there. I also maybe built them a bit too close to each other, but I like it. I like it. I really do. That's some visual interest to that area that will otherwise be quite empty. We might do something similar on this side here, the entrance of the valley we're gonna do there. But instead, maybe those are being driven by Tusken Raiders. I think that could be really fun. If like 3 in a row coming out there, that would be really funny, I think. Or maybe 2 and then, you know, being milked or something. Anyway, so we built 6 of these bad boys. I like how they turned out. They're all each are a bit different from each other. None of them are one and the same. So I'm gonna divert all my attention now to over there. And I'm gonna build in a big skelly. Alright, I'll be back when I've some more progress done. You know, I really like this bantha herd. I don't think we need a 7th one. Though maybe in like 2 days when I look at it, I'm like, yeah, you know, we need a 7th one. I don't know. But I've done a thing with a skeleton. I don't necessarily like it. But it's something. You know, some giant. It's the remnants of some giant creature. I don't know. I don't know. It looks cool, but I don't know. I think if we make it like 2 blocks lower, perhaps, and like have it curve into the ground, so it's like the wind kind of like blown the sand away and it revealed some of the skeleton. I think that could be really cool, but this is too high. But you know, it gets the idea across, right? And yeah, no. So let me work a little bit more on this. Maybe build a little bit more of that mountain up too. Okay, so I have done another thing. So I tore out the entire skeleton we built previously, and I built something new. I'm sorry, Mr. Wampa, as stood in your tail. It's not even a Wampa at the Bantha. Why does everything in Star Wars sound similar? But no, this is nice ribcage. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. Right, and then it goes into the ground here, and you're wondering where was the tail, what is the head? I think the head is on that side, but it's just gone. It's disappeared. Anyway, yeah, no, I like how this looks. Definitely. Anyway, this will be it for today's video, or today's episode of building Tatooine. Next episode I will probably have this entire bit of mountain finished, and we will definitely be working on the sarlacc pit and sail barge. So I am going to thank you all for watching, and then I'll see you in the next episode of building Tatooine. Bye!